What's going on there? Can everyone hear that commentary? Can you hear that? Can you hear the darts in the background or not? Like through StreamYard, I've got like the darts window open. I can hear it, but I don't know if you can. Yeah, I'm just sat here and I held for a minute there. I thought I'd missed the start of the darts. Well, it was a replay, but it said live on YouTube. It was a replay, so when you get that little bit of panic, because I think it should be a good game, this. Oh man, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna put my camera on like for a bit tonight. I might just leave it off anyway, because you can relax a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm like a little bit mad. Does that sound alright? Oh, Cloud King, Stevie, Stevie Boy in green there. Tell you what, take some beating. Slim takes some beating, like with the first comment. It's like how daft do you go though? Like if you want to be the first comment, how early do you like stick your comment in? So you sure like 5 hours ago, like that's like I would imagine that'd be something Sean does that just to make sure that he wins, because you can't imagine. I think he's quite a sore loser. Remember the quizzes when Barry came in and took Sean's crown. He wasn't happy, was he? Yeah. What? Can anyone hear the darts in the background there or not, or just me? Because I've got a window. I've got another window open. Oh, so half an hour guarantee. So half an hour. So putting a message in half an hour before you go live guarantees you like first spot on here, which is not bad really. It's not like mad, is it? You know what I mean? Yeah, here he is. Here he is. Be in the chat for like half an hour saying hello to everyone, scouts, and asking them if they're all right and then just when you want to get a proper comment out of him, he's been saying hello for the last 2 hours and that the lad will be finishing, and he's just finished saying all right with everyone. You know what I mean? Stuck on the Capitals as well. Don't know what's going on with them Capitals scouts. Um, but he is a bit like, if you look, just for a little second there, we'll have a little chat about scouts. So have you seen his avatar? What does that say about? What does that say about you? And can you remember he's had some mad ones as well? Can anyone remember his other ones? What were the scouts? They were always off it. Like, you know what? I copied that. I copied that about 10 minutes. Well, about 5 minutes ago, and just forgot to like paste it. Yeah, does anyone use copy and paste in anything else apart from when you're on YouTube? I don't think I've ever used copy and paste. I didn't even really know what it was. I know they do a lot of it on Facebook, don't they? It's been happening anyway, so it's a big game tonight, isn't it? Big game, man. I mean, we'll get into the nitty gritty in a minute. Rare. If is anyone watching it on Sky, yes. If you're watching it on Sky, Sky Sports Arena, let us know in the chat that you're watching it, and then like we'll be able to do like a little review, you know. But at the minute, I've got some commentary in the background, and I can't stop it. I don't think you can hear it. I don't know. I'll tell you what else I've just been looking at as well. Oh, it does look like Monk, doesn't it? It does look like Monk. Did you see Monk's? You see Monk's community post where I don't know if somebody told him that lad who sat in the studios doing the darts looks the spit and dabs of Monk. The other fella, that John Part, he doesn't look well in there, does he? Somebody's got him there. It's definitely like first up, best dressed in John Part's house. I thought it was. Look at that book. That looks like Dame Edna Everage. There was a few people in last night, wasn't there? Remember when we were on about like the old dart players and that? That was hilarious. That funny as fuck. 180. Who does the best one of them? Who does the best? Does him who goes dead long in there? 180. And then there's that other mad one in there, like 180. Call it that. What's Boss Dog rating? Boss Dog, Boss Dog definitely wins. Longest comment of the day, like essay ever put on anyone's like. So I put a community post up and like respect for actually like looking at it and see it, appreciating it as well, mate. And you know, you did make the effort. You did make the effort to put a decent reply in, but you know, after about 20 lines, like I started to lose interest. You know what I mean? But I was, I did go back and read it all. It's like great advice, mate. Great advice there from Boston with the crazy frog. I mean, let's have a little chat about the boss dog, yeah. Just pre-dart, you know, a bit of pre-dart banter, yeah. Pre-dart banter. Yeah. What does that crazy frog say about you when you pick an avatar like that? And then you got Scouser, was that? Like, it's got to say something about the personality. And don't you reckon, Stevie? Stevie's looking good in the green there. There's Slimmy missed you. Slim. So Slim, I knew I hadn't seen him in the chat last night. So I knew there'd be like a good reason for him not even like popping in or whatever. So and obviously there was, and like I texted him that a day and told him to watch it. He said, was it any good like you live last night?" And I said, "Actually, it was, wasn't it?" You know what I mean? Don't even know why. Well, don't know. It must be like when I've had a bit of vape or something. But I don't know if he did listen to it back, but it was quite funny. It was quite good. Curs, pick up the curs. Is this the curs? It's like the Scouser. Scouser, in it. Yeah, I've seen a few of his lives, man. I'm sure, don't you know, I'm going to call it Androgoyn, yeah, or Androgen, or have I got that totally wrong? Like, might have got that wrong. And there's somebody else who I follow was on your panel as well. Um, come to me. Quite a big hitter. Big hitter. Doesn't go on many panels. Can't remember who it was. But I must have been going to work or something. I remember listening. Quite chilled out. Right. Yeah, so apparently the fella on Sky there, like Monk had, I don't know if Monk had like actually, whether he'd been watching it and he thought, fucking hell, he looks like me, but I don't think that's never the case, is it? You never think that somebody looks like you, do you? Do you know what I mean? It's always somebody else who says, fucking hell, you look the spit and dabs of fucking Jim Smith, like Jim Smith. Absolute spit and dabs of people say Brad C. Nesbitt, right? But I'm not getting the Brad C. Nesbitt vibe. Honest. Trying to think what vibes I'm getting. See, Brad C. Nesbitt was too. That's too easy, that man. That's an easy option. You know, just have a think about it. And, ah, it'll come to me, right? I don't want to. I want to make it like I want to have a little think about it. But in the meantime, though, Jim. You know what, mate? I've watched all your lives, shit. But you know what? It's like I don't know, man. You get big numbers and that now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You got big tunes, you buy, haven't you? Got a little army going on. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is, but I will jump on. Like maybe, I don't like. It's not like I don't like a bit of drama and that. I mean, but you're gonna get it on Jim's end when he has a little rants and that. I laugh. But honestly, nowhere have I Jim Smith come out with one of the best comments, like of the at least the month, uh, when he was on about Jay Z, and he said, "Fucking hell," he said, "the kids can't." He goes, "The kids can't even get a go on the fucking iPad." He goes, "Fucking Christmas morning, the kids are in the other room playing noughts and fucking crosses." While he's on the fucking talking to Lindsay Kilpatrick, noughts and crosses. Been some of the ones. But he just come out with that, Jim, you know what I mean? That was straight off the top of his head. Christmas morning, noughts and crosses. can imagine, like, that's obviously, like, that's happened where Jim hasn't it? He has, like, woke up on Christmas morning and, like, had, like, a sock with an orange in it,
It's sounding fly. You know the cheeky bastards you
oh,
need.
God. Hey, God, I tell you what.
I'll be fucking listening, I'll be setting the channel fucking dog on, so you're getting boss dog on you lads. Nice sort you out.
Oh, honestly, Boss Dog, right? He's advice to anyone, right? He writes the longest essays and that. Like, I don't know. It's like spiritual or what he was talking when he was left a comment today on a video. It was like spiritual.
Yeah.
It was honestly, you want to read it, it was like a passage from like the Bible or something.
Was it? You sound that was
Yeah,
that.
he's all right. He'd let you do out for him.
Jim Smith in the chat. Yeah, big up, Jim, lad.
I don't know if it's the real one, like.
No,
What do you
don't know
reckon?
if the deal. Sean, I don't know if
Might
the
be a
deal.
fake. No, there was a time, right? I can remember. I think I mentioned it last night where Jim Smith, like, was when he never used to go on panels and that, and he popped up in the chat and always trying to get on here. And I was like, fucking Jim Smith. He's always asking for a spanner as well. He used to just come in here and go, give us a spanner, man. Where's my spanner? It's just spanner begging
Jim, he's funny as
he?
fuck, mate, isn't he? Right?
Yeah, did you hear that one about the noughts and crosses, mate? Can you
No,
remember him saying that?
no.
When he's on
Remember?
about Jay-Z, it's funny as fuck, man.
Oh no, missed that one. Can't you?
Because
Oh yeah,
Jay-Z
Sean
is,
said he's legit. He's legit, like.
yeah, I was just messing about. Oh,
No,
so it's legit, man. I can tell, I don't even know how I can tell, I just knew that he might be in here anyway. He'd be looking for a bit of content, won't he?
no, but you know when I fucking done the other night, I had John Smith on. The first time I've seen John in my
Did
chat,
you?
but I thought it was a black one, right? Because I thought John Smith's not going to come in mine, mate. So, and there was all kinds of shit going on as well with their PP and fucking Quaver. That was going, my
Yeah,
head was fucked. I wanted to just shut it down for like no there and then the broadcast. I just thought, so let's just fucking close this down. Soon,
really?
go on.
When did that happen? When was this?
A couple of nights ago when it's I fired a live up, just a spontaneous one, about 3 or 4 nights ago, might have been out. And it went off, and it not went off like, but PP and Quaver had it out on my channel. So I said, listen,
Yeah,
a lot, don't mind just having it out as long as we're going to get like a result at the end of it, you know what I mean? You're going to sort it and walk away from it and or shake hands, whatever, you know what I mean? But
mm,
put it to bed. Well, fucking hell, mate, it went on, it weren't getting put to bed. Fucking Quaver's on form, then isn't she? You know what I mean? When she starts, and then she
what was
curls
it?
up.
Was PB giving it back though? Like, because you got to be careful with our Raver, haven't you?
Who?
You know what I mean?
He was giving it back, yeah, of course, yeah. So Quaver's
But
going
he
fucking
wasn't
mad.
going over the top, was he?
No, he
Was he
weren't going
being
over
like
the.
out of order?
No, but what Quaver was getting a fucking where her head went type of thing, and she ended up fucking the poor
Big
girl
up
doxed
kid.
herself in a temper, you know what I mean? And was like, I don't give a fuck if I'm doxing myself. I couldn't put it up. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't
Yeah.
have that on my
I,
channel. Like, can
you
you?
know what? Was that what have you had to take it down like?
What?
Have you had to take the lives down like?
I took it down, yeah. On the first thing the following morning, mate. Spoke to me birds about it. She had to take it down. Take that
Yeah,
down.
weren't we on about it? Is this what we were on about the other night as well?
Just been
You were
talking to you
saying.
then about it, like, you're on the berries.
That's a bit of that vape, honestly, mate. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, we had PP
Uh,
and Quaver on, and they were arguing. Like, nice. It wasn't getting sorted, and then Quaver talks to herself by accident. Well, she said I don't give a fuck and all that, but she would have done the following morning, mate. You know what I mean? So, I
so
took.
PP kicked shuffling off this panel as well.
So
Was this
yeah,
in the same night? Was that in the same night?
I don't know. It's after last Jim. A few nights ago, about 3 nights
Mm.
ago, Jim, was it? Big up, Clint.
How have I missed all this, me?
Big up, Jim, lads.
It's
Cheers.
ringing a
How have you
bell
missed
for
it, Sean?
ringing a bell, like definitely ringing a bell. But I might have,
No, it was late,
you know what?
man.
I've just,
It was late, man. Do you know what
but
I
it's
mean?
all sorted now, though.
No,
It's bad when you
no,
have to
no.
keep taking your lives down, though, mate. I mean, you hardly come on anyway, and then when you do,
I
you have
know,
to
but
take them down.
do you know what though, Fly? Listen, I don't come on here you know why I come on, mate. It's not for any fucking reason for the future to build a channel or anything like that. It's fuck all to me, mate. If that girl, you know what I mean, she's already been to our steps. You know what I mean? I can't have that on my channel, mate. You know what I mean? And like, it's a thingy in the fucking self. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it might have fucked her life
Yeah,
up,
I
yeah,
sort of
but
know what you mean, but
you
fucking
know what I
hell, but
mean?
that's what
Yeah.
people want on here, though, innit? Like, and people will
Well,
miss it
here's the
and want
proof,
to
like,
watch it
right?
back.
Here's the proof, right? I don't have a channel for fucking numbers, as you know. I got 8 subs that night. Do you know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
because there was drama,
No,
lad. Because the
fucking
drama.
hell. I have to do about, I have to do like about 3 shots to get 8 subs,
See?
and you're just getting them
It's
for
the
now.
drama, mate. Because
It's like,
I don't usually get subs here, as you know. Mine's only a small channel. I don't come on here often enough. But it's not about numbers for me, Fly, lad.
just
Just
the
about having
usual,
a laugh,
lad.
mate. Just about having a laugh. That's all.
Yeah, having a laugh and having to take all your lives down because there's fucking loads
Yeah,
of arguing
yeah,
on it.
yeah. It's just
People going
putting
over the
people
top.
into positions and that, you know what I mean? And like,
You know what it is, though, Scouts, now? You know what it is now, though, mate? I think you're
well,
going to
God,
get put in that bracket now. Because every time you come on, the big hitters are coming over. And there's always drama, mate. There's always drama. And,
he
like,
is, isn't he, Fly?
I
Why?
know that you're always chilled, aren't you? Like,
Yeah.
you, you definitely don't, like, bring it on yourself. I don't know what it is. You
Well, you
just
think of bringing it
think,
on myself? I
no, I know you don't, like, because you can't be any more chilled out than you, right? But that seems to attract the drama. I don't know why. Like,
yeah,
I
maybe. Do you
don't
think?
know,
Yeah,
man.
maybe. You think
But you
it's
always got
after you,
good
but
panels and that, mate. Like, honest, you're doing well there, mate. I don't
yeah,
know, because I
yeah.
think you're a little bit edgy. I think you're a bit edgy as well, you know.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
know
not
what I mean?
edgy. I'm not edgy, mate. It's just the porn bombers are about and that, aren't they? I'm not. I just
No,
always.
not in that way. I mean, you're edgy as in, like, you'll take a little risk, you know, with, like, you let a little bit go, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whereas
because
I
I'm
might
not
not.
going where with the channel flags, you know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere
Yeah,
with it. It's not. So I can see late lives and it not bother me, do you know what I mean? But that, when the
I
girl
get you,
talks to
yeah.
herself, of course, I can't have that. She won't, she, although she said, I don't give a fuck. So
Mm,
but she's had a few babies, I thought she will in the morning, do you know what I mean? Um,
mm,
because I would be. You know what I mean? I can't have that on my channel, mate. Fucking air the dress, mate. Not a chance. Getting
yeah,
fucking
I know what you're
out.
saying
You
there.
with me?
It's,
Just
you know
it can
what?
implicate it
Yeah,
to all sorts. Like you with me?
yeah, that's
You
what's
know,
happening with tunes, though, now. Have you noticed? Like,
the channels are going fucking
tunes.
worse. Fly,
His
aren't they?
but his numbers like over Christmas, he has been all right. Like he's been quite funny in that. And New Year,
It
and I
will be
know he like
because he's a
this
drama
morning he
channel,
just.
isn't
But did you see he did like a 9 hour job? Didn't he? Did
it? Did he?
9 hour job last night, and it all was
I
still
know.
kicking off at like yeah, it was still kicking off like I think about 11 o'clock. He still had 100 odd people all just Lake Cake.
I've heard of him. I've heard of him. Big up, Leo. Layer cake. I've heard of it.
I've had a few chats with Lake Cake. I get on all right with him. Like he comes in here, and I've spoken to him. He's been on it. Me and him were on a live. Like he jumped on mine last year, and we were talking for about an hour and a half. But
Yeah.
never really spoke to him much after that, but he always says all right in the chat. And
Yeah,
he was
listen,
just
there's loads
going,
of
they were
people who
going in on
sound.
each other. Yeah, he was going right at it with tunes, full on,
Was he?
like, yeah, on about chopping each other up and that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
back and
like
forth.
Latex, I don't know, I don't know, I thought everyone thought he was alright, I do.
Yeah, what's Jim saying there? Stevie Boy Quaver David for Prime Minister. Yeah.
He loves that one, doesn't he? Jim, that's what made you, she made you, Jim. Come on, lad. You had that argument with her and Jim Smith got propelled into the YouTube Hall of Fame, didn't he? Holding
Yeah,
Terry's tackle on the back of Terry's tackle.
yeah. Jim's all YouTube Hall of Fame now, isn't he? Aye.
At least we've just got there like proper, through hard graft and that. You know what I mean?
I know
And he's
people think
just
he's
like,
only just bounced on, People think he's just only, like, a bit of page, you know what I mean? For like,
oh, he's old as the hills, man. He's old.
been on
I
here for
don't think
time,
he's as
hasn't
old as PP, but
he?
he
But he's been
probably
on
looks
here,
a lot
though.
older than PP.
He's put his time in here, hasn't he? In YouTube, Jim's been around. Been
It
around a
wasn't,
while, like.
you know what, right? I always remember the name, but I'll be honest. I think, was he in the troll category or
In the way,
was he a
in the
little
soul
bit of a
category.
troll? Was he a little bit of a troll like you, Jim? Or,
I'm having nothing to do with that, Jim. Listen,
you
Jim,
know what
his
I mean?
words, lad. His words, not mine, fella.
It's like, it's like people can change. I mean, Boss Dog used to troll me, and like he's changed, hasn't he?
Boss dog sound,
So,
mate.
oh, bareback, yeah. See, but that's how we do it. Like that's where we differ a little bit. Everything else, I agree with you, mate. But when it comes to art graft, obviously
Yeah,
I'm the graft me and Scouse, and you're
yeah,
just like the, just going for the easy route, isn't it?
yeah.
Going for the easy brown there.
Well, Boss Dog's been on a while, innit? Do you know what I mean? I like listening to his tunes, mate. He brought some fucking ones back to me that I hadn't listened to for years, man.
What like?
Belters, mate.
What
Um,
what sort of genre though? What are we talking? Because he's got a wide
like
variety,
rap, hip
Boss
hop, and
Dog.
that.
Oh yeah, hip hop.
You were on the other night. You were on with us when he had them on.
Yeah, was that
Remember?
hip hop? Like
No,
he
it's like rap and
surprises
that.
me.
No, it was
Yeah,
rap
he
and that.
likes his. You know what? I'm not even sure what the genre it's called because they're all different now, aren't they?
There's
But
loads.
he does like his music. He likes his. I think he likes his Bugsy Malone, and shit like that.
Yeah. Should put
Mist. I've heard him play all that. Meek,
You know what I mean?
all that.
Charlie
But he's
Swap and
got
that.
drill music. Yeah. Fire in the booth and all that.
Yeah,
H.
yeah. Freestyle.
Do you watch them? Fire in the booth.
Yeah. The that one he plays intro. You got brilliant, mate. Brilliant tune. But it's only on for 2 minutes. But fucking hell, what a tune that is.
Which one?
Ega,
Who's that?
Ega. It's called intro.
Yeah.
It's only on for 2 minutes.
Who's singing it?
Ega.
What? That's his name.
Yeah, I think it is.
And what
Boss Dog,
sort?
is it?
Where's he from? Where's he from? Manny.
No,
No.
no.
What?
States,
And is
mate.
he like a hardcore like driller and that? Is
No,
he like the drill?
you'd have to ask Boss Dog about that, mate. Don't know about all that, like.
Because I'll be honest, like I got into all that right when my son came to live with us like a couple of years ago, and he used to obviously he's on the ball with all the music and all that, and like I'd go in his bedroom now and again when he was in there, and we'd end up like They'd have half a joint or something, and they would be sat just watching loads of shit on the telly for
You
like
with half a
hours.
joint. You with half a joint.
Yeah,
I bet he got
yeah.
off
Honestly,
to
we were watching anything, mate. On anything. We've watched the
Stokesy.
whole. I can remember watching both the In-Betweeners films like straight after each other. After,
Like,
I mean,
here's
they're funny, you know what I mean?
that's
Stokesy, how
it.
are you doing, Stokesy? Happy New
Stokesy.
Year, mate.
YouTube's Bamba Gascoigne. Remember Bamba Gascoigne, Fly?
Oh, Bamba, yeah, you know what?
Don't you be saying you don't remember him. Aye.
No, they're the vibes you're giving me, Bamba Gascoigne vibes. You know, like if your camera was to flick on, I think you'd be
Listen,
like
I'm
Bamba
only saying it
Gascoigne.
because I used to watch me mum watching it, lad. You know what I mean?
Remember on the young ones?
The
Remember the young
witch.
ones when they went on their, what do you call it? University Challenge. You know, the young ones, the show. Rick Bell and the young ones. Oh, just the
No,
young ones.
doesn't ring a
Come
bell, like.
on. Come
No,
on.
doesn't. Not even.
No way.
What was it?
Cindy Scouser doesn't know what the young ones is.
Cindy. Big up, Cindy. Happy New
Oh
Year,
my
girl.
God.
I never
I
wished you
don't
a Happy
believe,
New Year today.
I don't believe you.
What?
I don't believe you. Someone else agree with me that that's weird that that Scouser
What?
doesn't even know the young ones, what the young ones are.
That's all,
The
mate. I'll tell
program.
you if it is.
Oh mate, it's only the funniest
Don't,
show. Ben Elton.
I probably do, you know. I probably. Oh, Rick Mail, boss dog. Rick Mail, lads. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck off. I told you
Again?
Rick Nail.
Oh,
Winded me up, you know.
go
Not
on,
everyone's
Jim,
heard
lad.
of the young ones, man. Jim,
Valado
Jim, you
Hard
must
spin,
have
lad.
grown up with the young ones, man. Well, anyway, there was an episode, right, where they went, it was basically five squatters, and the one was a hippie, one was a
Yeah.
punk, one was like just in between. One of them was a Tory, like, one of the, oh, mate, there was five of them, and they lived in the worst, scruffiest house ever. And Ben Elton wrote it. It was
Oh, do you know
absolutely
what, Fly?
hilarious.
I know what you're on about. One of them had dead long hair, the brummy.
Yeah, yeah, Nigel. Yeah, Neil, they all had songs out, man, didn't they?
That's it, Neil.
Yeah, can you remember when they went on University Challenge?
I can't remember that, mate, no.
Oh, mate, it was
But I
fucking
remember the show,
hilarious,
though.
man.
Brilliant show,
That
that one, eh?
show, right, that is what I grew up on. That was like my Bible. It still is like funny to this day. Like, you can sit and
Yeah.
watch every episode. Yeah, all of them are out there in the gym. You can get them anywhere, man.
Nothing like that now, though, is there, mate? Aye? Don't see nothing like that now,
Oh,
Fly.
well,
Television's fucked now, isn't it? Because of the internet, you know what I mean?
Ben Elton, right? I mean, he doesn't do much now, I don't think, but he's wrote some good stuff, you know. Him, he wrote all the Black Adders. You know what I mean?
Mm.
With Road Atkinson, and
I
Ben
never
Elton
ever
was
watched.
behind all of them.
It wasn't really.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck, man. But anyone, I mean, Rick Mail was just like his one-off, and he's like our version of Jim Carrey, like Jim Carrey from Wish.
Comedy genius like you, Jim, lad.
Is Jim? Do you think Jim is that what he's going for? Jim, like you know,
Listen, when Jim starts,
Jim's
mate.
one-liners. Jim's one-liners are what people, I think he's well known for the one-liner, and
Gonna be paying
you
Jim
know,
soon, lads. You're gonna have to be paying him soon if you want him on your channel.
so. So did you hear the other day when Tim Smith was on? Yeah,
Go on,
and I
Floyd.
said to him, I said, right, Tim, this is the first time I've had a chance to ask you. When YouTube had that mad glitch, and it said that there was like 500 in Tim's chat.
Oh, when all the
Yeah, and everyone was getting loads of subs and all that, right? Well, Tim was the first one on the afternoon where it fucked up and just went crazy, right?
What,
So
Tim Smith?
the next one was Jim Smith, right? On the night, it said he had about 5,000 people in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kerr's, there was Kerr. She was another one. She had 1,200 in the
1200.
chat.
Now cares.
I'm laughing there. Like, imagine having 1,200 like in your chat. So I
Imagine
said to
that.
Tim, yeah. So I said to Tim, I said, so what did you think when usually you've got like three or four in and all of a sudden you look and you've got like 1,000 in? He was like, no, yeah, I did think it was a bit weird. I thought a bit fucking weird.
This Tim, is it? Yeah.
So it happened to
Oh,
Jim
that's
though
something
on the
Tim would
night.
come out with, though, Fly, innit? That is something Tim.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
But it happened to Jim on the night, right? Now I always wanted to ask Jim,
What he thought.
what he thought, because you can imagine him, can't you?
Yeah,
Because he reads the chat and that. Right? So you can imagine him sat there and he's used to about
yeah,
30 people.
yeah.
Next thing he's thinking, fucking hell, the other people just love my banter, you know what I mean?
He
And he had
gets
his
one.
mate, Chris M. That Chris M was pulling him right up and bringing that. You know, he's from Hartlepool, I
Oh, Chris
think.
M.
Like, it was funny as, man. Funny as that, Jim. You must have thought that you just like made it, hadn't you, on the back of Terry Tattle? Wasn't it? Isn't it? It was on the all on the back of Terry Tattle, man. I mean, you've got to live with yourself there.
Jimmy, you having this, mate? It's yours, yeah. No,
You've got
you're
to live
Jim's.
with that, Andy.
You're in Jim's book, you know, Fly.
If he's being honest, though, he has got to live with that, Andy. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying fuck all. She'll have spoken to me, she'll listen to
See,
me.
like you can't keep Terry Tattle out of his
You're having this, Jim. Hey,
he'll
what Fly
torture
will
me,
say
right?
to me, you know.
The
Fly
difference
will
is,
do all
right?
this to me, you know.
The difference is, right? When he gets me back, he'll have about 10 times as many people as I've got. You like, so I just milk it for a little bit.
Jim gets bank in his lives, though. He gets, I've seen over hundreds in his lives.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I don't think he's happy unless he's got 100 now. You can hear it in his voice. You can hear his attitude. Like, he just needs to get to that 100, and then it kicks in. Like, it just kicks in.
See if he'll jump on, Fly. It's up
He's
to
too
you, like.
scared, man, to come in here. You know what? He's
If,
too scared to come in here, right?
if Jim too scared, I thought you said
Yeah,
you too
yeah.
scared.
Yeah, Jim is like honest, right? Because you know what? You know what? One of the first things that like attracted me to Jim was like obviously like his rants and that, but I think he's got a deep hatred for the CSA, haven't he, mate? You know the CSA. Well, I was feeling his pain right when he was like on one of his rants. He was going on about the fucking CSA, fucking in my fucking wages, and I was just feeling him, and because I hate the CSA as well, and like everything he was saying, and he didn't go into detail for everything he was saying. Like I've been through, you know what I mean? Paying for his wains and that, and not being allowed
Yeah,
to see him and shit. So I knew he was a gadget, you know what I mean? You know
yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
You never know. All right, Tony, lads, you're okay, mate. Hope you had a
Is
good
that how
call.
it's funny?
Yeah,
Is that is that him who falls asleep on the panels
yeah, my mate.
and that? He always comes in here, don't he? So a little
He's
regular now.
yeah,
When he fell asleep on it was your panel. It was your
you only
panel where
got
he can fall asleep,
on mine.
wasn't it? God
Yeah,
knows how like that wouldn't
in the
happen
early
now, would
days,
it?
that. In the early days, that.
Okay, now that's when he used
Well,
to be
not
chilled.
even in the early, not even in the early days. How many fucking hours was it? 2 hours and 15 minutes. He was a kid for one of the son. He's got the record for it on here anyway. Like, Incog's got the backstage records on it.
I remember,
Joseph
like,
Smith's
I
3 hours or
remember,
something.
I remember watching one, right? Remember watching one where Tony must have fell asleep and everyone was just like, oh, just get on with it. So it
Yeah.
was just, everyone was just getting on with it. And you must have rang him, like, like, got off and
Yeah.
like, rang
Oh,
him,
it's
and
it.
you could hear him waking
That's
up,
what we had to
remember?
do. That's what we had
You
to
could
do,
hear his
Clive.
phone
Remember?
ringing. You could hear him waking up and that.
We were all shouting Sony to make sure he was all right, weren't we? So I'll have to ring him. Do you remember that? That was funny, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Funny.
what's he saying there? Because
You know,
I haven't got my
Sony's
glasses on,
all right.
like,
He's up for the
so.
crack. Yeah,
And,
so.
yeah, can you remember this
Oh,
one, Scouts? Can you remember this one, right? So Tony was on the paddle. I think I was there, right? Me and you. I think Buggies was there as well, right?
yeah.
So it was about 3 o'clock in the morning or something.
Mm.
Buggies is like, I'll take you fishing. Tony, I'm going to take you fishing out on the boat. And Tony's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And Buggies goes, what about tomorrow? Tomorrow, he goes, fucking hell, Buggies. Goes, I've got a bit on tomorrow. Buggies is like, aye, what about the next day then, young? Buggies
Aye.
was going to go like pick him up the same day from Glasgow or wherever Tony was. And Tony was like, yeah, oh, yeah, I can't do it today. Like,
How
I
about
think it was in the
tomorrow?
middle of winter as well. I think. Funny, what do you think of?
Yeah, probably was.
You know what? I've always liked Buggies, right? But I've just started to realise the real Buggies. Like, it's quite funny. He's funny,
It's
He's
some
proper
real
chilled out,
buggies.
and
Lads. Aye.
he's funny as fuck. I left a comment today or yesterday on his stuff. I always do.
His thing is
And
the way to go, don't we? The car. Listen. He's the only one. If you think about it, in this community, that's putting content out. Like, he's the only one
yeah,
that
yeah,
spends
yeah,
money in
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Spends some
yeah.
fucking money out of his own pocket to do his content. He doesn't know whether that's going to come back. Do you know what I mean? And he used to come. He's taking the chance in it. But I think the stuff that he's got is the way forward, mate.
You know,
Because
Mick, lad. I hope we good, mate.
the car stuff. Did you
After
ever see the
Buggies,
motorbike
though,
fly, the red rocket, lads? Aye, fly.
what are Buggies?
Yeah, the red rocket. I think it was the kids
You know
one, yeah.
what? I'm not a motorbike fan, right? Like, I've never had a motorbike. But I know that the stuff Buggies only buys the best, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
But he only buys the best of everything, man. Like,
Fly, give me a
so they're
sec.
always,
It's me son,
yeah,
mate.
man,
Just give me a sec, mate.
yeah, man. Yeah, Buggies, like, he's like, he knows how to spend money, doesn't he? He knows how to put it hold hole in the pocket. It's like burning cash sometimes, isn't he? Like, he never doesn't do things by halves and stick an engine on anything. I remember, like, there was loads of mad comments last year, like, before, obviously, like, a year ago, Buggies was just known for, like, having some jet skis and that and going on expos, like, uh, but, I don't know, he's always been in the news and proper chilled out, though. He's Monkster, pick up the Monkster. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, right, that's just reminded me, one of the funniest videos, like, I've seen for years, like, I was proper belly laughing. Um, fucking Stacey's. Oh my god, how does she do it? Like, so I was belly laughing for the first like 9 minutes, and I thought, oh man, there's like another nine, at least another 9 minutes here because it was halfway finished. Uh, and the bit where it was at that woman on there, and It was Dodgy Dave when our Dave gets a dono, and it was this mad blonde mad woman like in a pink dancer like that. Supposed to be ice cream. Funny as fuck. Proper sense of humour as well. Like Stacey, it's just like everyone on this side. I think she's just cemented the place. Like she set the stall out, and she that last video there. Yeah. When Masters, I was in Masters chat today, but there was bits on the last video that I hadn't seen. Where Masters was he breaking down his own door or something with the crowbar? Oh, hey, the darts will be on soon. Like, is anybody watching it? Or what? Keep asking everyone. Like, I keep saying, is anyone else watching it? But no one's answering us. Yeah, Monk, that bloke. Was it you or did somebody else tell you that you look like this fella on the darts? Oh, I remember last night. That was it. Just reminded me about Bobby George and that. Bobby George. That was when darts was darts, wasn't it? Bobby George versus Ted Hankey at the Lakeside. Ooh, he had that little feeler do it, like you could have a cup of cocoa, you don't put your feet up in front of the fire or watch the darts. Now. And he used to always ask for a bit of order, order. Game on, order please, game on. And like you could hear a moth fart, couldn't you, like at the lakeside? And that Sky's turned that into like 10,000 drunken Dutch, every every nation in Europe all getting together and just getting pissed. Like in fancy dress and that. I want to know, just a question, right? And you probably have been asked this question before. That's what it's all about, yeah. So, what I want to know, Jim, is have you ever been to a party fancy dress? And if you did go, when was the last time, or what outfit was it that you went fancy dress? Being serious? Just in, did anyone see that Mike Tyson podcast with Jake Paul and where he was doing the mushrooms? Is that like is that one of them that went viral or then he said he was on about that he died and that he thought he was God after licking a toad. I'm sure it was him. There's Jimmy's Jimmy's 888. It's quite funny the other night. He was up for funniest person in the chat. Actually. Where's has anyone seen fact notification there? I've been worried about him. Like we all know he likes to burn the candle at both ends of that. But usually he surfaces like usually on needs a day. Pick up the fact notification there if he's alright. Might have to do a welfare check there. It's like Jim. I reckon Jim has definitely got one of them, the cords that you have in every room in your house where you can pull it and somebody comes round straight away to see if you're alright. I reckon Jim's definitely like paying for that. He's got like alarms all over the house and that. 100%. Last party I was at, dressed up as John Holmes. Oh yeah. Mate, I heard this the other day, right? How can somebody said about John Holmes, right? And I thought everyone knew who John Holmes was, and whoever was on the paddle with him didn't know. Never heard of John Holmes, you know. That's nearly as bad as Scouser, and like try to tell me that he's a 50-year-old who'd never heard of the Onns. Could have to get into the darts mode in a minute, you know, a bit of darts banter. So which is the best 180? Is it 180? 100. Isn't it mad, eh? Luke, the two Lukes. We are like he's only 16 and that. It's mad, isn't it? 16-year-old. Is there another sport? Is there any other sport where 16-year-old can be world champion? Like in a man's world type of thing, you know? Dart being what it is.
Sorry,
You know what
Monk,
it is,
lad.
mate? Sorry, Monk.
Yeah, sorry. I'm saying, sorry, Fly. Sorry, Monk.
You've been on the
Yeah.
wacky backy. You've been on the smacky
No,
backy.
no, yeah, too early, yeah. Too early.
Oh, we're good,
Nah,
yeah.
big up,
Have
Jamie,
we
lad.
got
Nothing, I was
who
just
is
on the
that?
phone to my son, lad. That's all.
Oh, right. I'm going to be a little bit controversial here, right? Now,
What?
so we've got some big hitters in the chat here, right?
Yeah.
So let me put this out. I have been meaning to ask this for ages, right? Who is Travis? Does anyone know who Travis is?
On here?
On here, yeah, Travis is quite a well-known character on here, isn't he?
I don't know, lad. That doesn't ring a bell with me, like.
Oh, so does anyone else, if I said Travis, do they know what I'm on about? Or is it an alias for another? Because, right, I'll tell you. Just wait to see if anyone knows who it is or who they are. Stevie doesn't know who Travis is. I might be just a bit paranoid here then. Okay, hell, Mick doesn't even know who they are.
Big
They're
up, Mick
winding me up.
Johnson.
So I think he's in. I think right by his comment. I'll tell you why. Right, because he got me blocked. Right,
I've
and
never
not many
heard of it.
people have. Not
Doesn't
many
ring a bell
people have
with me,
got me
Fly.
personally blocked.
Did he?
But he's one of them. He's one of them, and just pissing me off. Like, who is he? Why? Like, why has he blocked us? But I think he's, you know, what he reminds me of. I think he's got a bit of he's a bit dark, you know. He comes out with some dark comments, but funny.
Yeah,
Um,
just no,
Try to think
Fly.
who he reminds me of. Yeah, he's got me blocked. Like,
Doesn't ring a
can't
bell with
believe
me,
no
like.
one's heard of him. I must be, you know, it might be a nickname, right, for somebody else. It must be. It's been doing me head in.
Obviously. I don't
No
give a
one
fuck
knows
on
who he
here,
is.
Fly.
I
That's
thought,
honestly, that's the way to do it. I do now, anyway. You just can't let things bother you, mate, can you?
we've been to work to do it.
Yeah.
So that, man. Tell you what, I'm glad it's only a
Shot it,
4 day
lad.
a week this week.
No, yeah, shot it, mate.
I always whinge, you know, about like whether, because at the minute I'm only doing like 7 till 3 or 3 till 11, just them two shifts,
You
like
on
a week of each.
splits against Fly.
I've
You on,
never really like done these before. It's only because of these tablets that I'm on, right? But I have to take
yeah,
them on the night.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but what was I on about there? What was that last thing?
Tablets, work, and the
Yeah, it was. Oh,
shifts.
yeah, that's you if you've been to work. And that. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
don't know whether I prefer getting up at 5:30 or
mm,
getting up like or coming in late. Getting up at 5:30 and getting in home early. But it's dark with the home either way.
yeah,
It's like you go out and it's dark, and you come home and it's dark on the 7 till 3.
yeah. Well, Jill used to be on splits. Now she's on permanent, mate, nights. So and she loves it as well.
Really? Does she?
Yeah, permanent nights,
So,
mate. Loves it, mate. Sorry
so
to get the fuck away from
was
me,
that
innit?
so? I was just going to say, like, was that discussed? Would that ever
What?
be like, would you have a discussion about that, or, about doing permanent nights, or is it just like, she goes, right, I'm doing permanent nights.
Hang on, you're breaking up.
You've got the bed to yourself.
Broke up a bit there, man. Go on, say that again, mate. Sorry.
So, was that was that topic, was that up for discussion, that topic, or did she just get offered it and she just, like, took it? Or would you have a
Oh,
say in that?
no, yeah, it was up to there at the end of the day. Like, do you know what I mean? I was like, oh, fucking permanent, fucking nights.
Well, this is
Said
what I
you,
mean. Nice one,
said
Kurt.
you're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? You're gonna,
Hmm.
you're gonna enjoy that. She went, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, you fucking
But I
won't.
mean, so now you've got the
She
bed
could.
to yourself basically every night, which I don't know.
I got the middle of the
I
bed
can
for
see some good points. I can see some good points, but
the years and the years and like there's fucking bad points in it. It's life for Fly lads. There's nothing perfect in life, mate. Ever.
mm,
There's no guarantees, mate. It's
yeah.
not 100%, fella. You know what I mean?
And mate, nothing is permanent at the end of the day, is it? I
No,
mean, you can say
no.
you don't know what's going to happen next week. You might get put on
Exactly,
another shift.
exactly,
So
mate.
at least, uh, at least you backed her up there, though, mate, on
She's
something
been
as
doing
big
it
as
for
that.
9 months now, Fly. Nearly
Really?
10 months, is it? Yeah, 10 months, mate. She's been on permanent nights now. Loves
So,
it, mate. Loves
so
it.
are these 12 hours or 12-hour nights?
12 hours.
Oh, yeah.
12 hours.
Wow. So, do you have to go creeping about like round the house in the morning, or are you out of work when she gets
No,
in?
I'm out. I'm out and up and usually gone by the
Yeah.
time she gets in. It depends on what night she's on. If she's on 6 till 6, she could be gone 8 or 10. It depends. But she's on permanent nights, mate. But she do any of them 3 shifts. Do you know what I mean?
Big up, Charlie. Nice one, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah. So,
But it's mostly the
mate,
8.
your ship's in the night then, aren't you?
Yeah, and sometimes she'll do it. Well, have to do it Friday. You know what I mean? Like, and she'll have to do it because she's fucking solid. So it's a case of like she's got to do it, mate. You know what I mean?
mm,
Not all the time, like, but um,
Jim, Jim, oh, Jim. Oh, you know what? Bless right. I'll just. What was it?
but
Oh, just because it
but
says that then it just totally went. No, Jim's like, man, he's like, but he sees a blonde, anything avatar with anything blonde on it, like, he starts like spraying the dupe on, the verbal dupe.
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen him in action, man. Yeah, he's known as the rat, where he comes from. Like round the women, the rat.
fuck it now. It's a bit heavy, innit? Fly for you, lad.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? If I'd have said rat a few years ago, it'd have meant a totally different thing to what it means now. But I meant it in the old version, Jim,
Oh,
like
okay.
a fanny rat. No, like a fanny rat.
Ah, right. Fanny rats there.
Studley, any Studley mower.
Studley Moore, yeah.
Mm.
Studley Moore.
Hey, can you remember them films, the Scouts? Can you remember when
Which?
you were a kid, right? Can you make you the bitch? Remember the
Which?
bitch and what was the other one? The bitch with Joan Collins.
Nah, no.
Oh, not another one who just never. Did you have a telly when you grew up?
Yeah, never watched that. My mum and dad might have fucking watched it, but I never watched that, mate. Don't remember it.
You must have had to go to bed about 8 o'clock. You never seen the old ones, and you've never heard of the bitch with Joan Collins. I'm saying,
No.
hey, he's
Doesn't ring a
Fatty. What's
bell.
going on with Fatty here? You know what?
Lucifer.
You know what, right?
Lucifer for a
Scouts, you
while.
were in last night. You were in last night, weren't you? So, and there was a Harlan account in one there.
No,
Harlan
I wasn't on last night.
Montesumi. Oh, was it last night?
I
Harlan
wasn't on last
Montesumi.
night.
So
I had an
I
early
just
night, mate,
assumed
because
it
I
was
had work
Harlan.
today. So I went on,
I
mate. I was in
assumed.
fucking bed for 10:15.
Oh, I was in bed before that, mate. I'm in bed now, practically.
Yeah.
I've got the darts on, and have you got the darts on then, or not?
No, no.
Really?
I used to
Have you
like the
not been?
dart. I used to love the dart, and I just went off it, mate. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what's
I
happening,
could
don't you?
probably,
Right.
yeah,
Lucifer's asking for the
yeah,
lint
yeah,
here, right? I hope
just
it's.
about like,
Is it
yeah.
definitely him, Slip? Is it definitely Lucifer or what? Because corn bombing's just like, I don't want them to get one over on me,
Being going,
even when I'm stoned.
why have you been getting it
Once,
a little bit threats?
but Lucifer, when like Lucifer hasn't been in for quite a while, so when you know
Yeah,
the
I've just
chat,
said that. I haven't seen Lucifer around for time.
and he calls me Dan. He's always called me
And,
Dan for some reason, which is like highly offensive now.
but you know it's the real one, knows, don't you?
Well, where do you stand on the Dan Riley scouts from what you
I think
know of
he's.
him?
You know what? I mean, I've given it to him myself. Not give it to him. I just know. You know when you just. I don't know. Like that video I put out. I mean, I think I said something anyway. But you know when I thought about it, that lad's ill. He shouldn't be on here, mate.
Yeah,
That's what I think. Fly, I think he's ill, mate. I
that
thought
you,
he's
Right,
not
bro.
well. Hi, fella.
Yeah, boy.
yeah, big up,
Hey,
big. I was
you're very
just
random, Jay. You're very random, man. You're like
right.
respect
Listen,
though for
Dan,
the
I've got a
random.
bone to pick with you now, right? Right. Every
Oh
time
shit.
I've gone live, you've gone live, and then you
Mm.
you have a go at me for not going live. So yeah.
Sorry, mate. You know what? Uh, I haven't. Yours right. It must be one of them where I don't get notifications. I'm not lying. That's
You
why I
might
always
have
miss
my
them.
old account though, because this is my new one. This is
Was it?
I lost my Lucifer
Oh, just
74, and I think that's the problem with all my other subs I had as well.
Yeah,
So
because I haven't seen you around, Lucifer. It's like Lucifer, yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
lad. I haven't seen you around. Just saying that today, fly there. I haven't seen your name around like for time even.
But he's
I ain't
been
been
there
around
doing
much,
a
guys. I've
duo,
been
haven't you?
going through it like
What
mental
fella?
health and shit.
Been doing Jay and Ray, haven't you?
Yeah, but my head's just not been right, man. I had a breakdown just before Christmas. Then I lost my dog in a
Fucking
bad
hell.
way, and yeah. But I'm back now anyway. I'm on a positive one again, and so yeah,
It's right, fella. It's right, mate.
dusted myself
Yeah,
off, and now
man.
I'm back.
That's it.
But
That's it.
like what's weird, Jay, is that last night there was an account in here, Harlan Montesami or whatever, and I still don't know if it was a real account, right? I'm not sure, but they were in the chat for ages, and
Um,
then then you coming here tonight, and I'm thinking, oh, that's a bit weird because Hal hasn't been anywhere for ages. And you,
No,
and
because he's
you like,
been at Hub, but I'll when I speak to him later, I'll ask him. Might not be.
but they were cracking on in the chat, right? And I didn't watch the chat religiously, but they were in here for ages. And I remember a few comments in saying, "It's me, bro, it's me." And
Perhaps
like,
it is then, yeah, because
I don't
he's
know,
been doing
just
game
seemed,
streaming.
yeah. So do you speak to him on a daily, like?
Oh, mate. Oh God. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't game with him because even if he's watching, he gives me PTSD, Dan. He really gives me PTSD. Yeah. I phoned him earlier and I went, bro, because he had a go. He went mental at me the other day where he's like he wants to play it competitive and I ain't got a clue. I was like, oh, flashy light, I'll run to that. So he went ballistic on me, and yeah, I said to him earlier, I was like, bro, I am not going to game unless it's going to be a fun game. I'm not doing this strategic crap. I can't do it. You scared me. But yeah.
Yeah, man. He's because obviously when he come in the chat, I was assuming it was him, but then I thought, no, it might not be. It might be a blag. So, but I was just telling everyone like how like when I first came on YouTube was when everyone knew Hal, when he came in the chat, and
Yeah, you're
I
right.
was saying that I can remember thinking, oh, how mad it must be when you go in the chat and just everyone expects you to reply to them. But that's what it was like for Hal, wasn't it? For
Yeah.
ages.
It's like the same with me, but in a banter way, look, because, yeah, everywhere I go, I get tore apart, like just bantery. It doesn't matter. Even when I'm playing Xbox, I'll go into Nutter's chat and they're giving me and I love it though. I love the banter. That's what makes me good. But yeah, people used to go in on H, didn't they? But he's all right. He's living life. He's doing good. Still doing his odd gaming stream.
Yeah, because
Now I've got my setup. We're going to be gaming quite a bit actually, so it'll be good.
Greg, aren't you?
Go follow me on Twitch, Lucifer Gaming. Ha!
Oh, I'll let Ed in the chat.
You're good
Big up,
mates for
I'll let
Sean
Ed,
Greg,
lad.
aren't you?
You what, mate?
You're good friends with Sean Greg, aren't you? You always have been, haven't you?
Bro, yeah, he's my little big brother. Yeah.
There you go. So I mean, he's a big character on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, he had his moments, didn't he? And like he's been in some like big like banter on here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And then you've got Harlan as your other right hand man, or your left hand man. He's another one who he's not scared of anyone on here. You know what I mean? So you've got a decent backup there. So what's happening? Why aren't you using it?
We just keep real, man. Do you know what I mean? That's what I like about them. Like they'll tell me they're not yes men. Like if I fuck up, they just say to me, you know what I mean, straight away. And
tell you how it is.
It's wicked, man. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
So when you've been doing these lives, have you had them in? Have they been coming in like and supporting you and that?
Not Arlen, no, because obviously you don't really do YouTube. But yeah, I get people coming in. Yeah, Sean was going to come on Monday, but I didn't end up doing one. But yeah, they'll be back. Don't worry about that. And like I said,
you're also good mates. You're also good mates with I think you're Dean Lynch Ward, aren't you? I've seen him on your panel and that.
You're right, boss dog, lad.
Was.
Oh, was it? Oh, so you fell out with him, mate. I know he's in prison and that.
No, he done me over,
fall
mate.
out with him? Never.
He got me to promote that fucking BKB, so I promoted it, and then it just didn't happen, did it? He went blank. He went ghost on me for about 2 weeks. So I said, basically, go fuck yourself. Let me down.
So was he doing his own thing? Was he trying to do his own thing? Like he must have knew he was going to prison.
Yeah,
he must have knew there was a chance,
didn't he? And then it would have been good if he stuck to it. But I was hearing all different things of what happened, but I don't know what's true or what's not because I tried talking to Dean like, what should I do now? And he responded, so I just binned it.
So what Did you think you had a chance with Decker in that last fight?
Hell no.
Think
Hell
you,
no.
think you
I even
ever,
said that to him. No, I said that to him. And when he was going to go
you
for the
think,
second one, I said, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do
what
it.
do you reckon, Scout says? Did you think you had a chance?
Well, I think if you work with them, Jay, I don't know, mate. I don't know nothing about it, mate. But so I would.
Basically, like Decker's
He
got a
asked me
granite
the
chin, and
the
he,
day
but someone's
after.
gonna fill him in.
Yeah. He said to me the
100%,
day
man.
after, he was like, how do you think I did? And I said, well, you didn't give up, but yeah, you didn't do good. You too many fucking kebabs, mate. You didn't train. And then he admitted it. And the little
So
sod was telling me that he's training every day. And then he comes out looking like fucking Michelin Man. Sorry, Dean, but
so who's in jail?
Dino and Dougie, innit?
Are they?
Yeah, Dougie's in for slapping some old bloke, and Dean's in for, well, Dean's
Oh,
in.
well, maybe.
Hey, big up, Monk. He's basically in for slapping the
I
kid
think
that
it's first to
robbed him.
7, mate.
Dino got more years than Dougie. Crazy, bro.
Done some bird, didn't he? And he done a few stints now, and he like
Yeah.
the pair of them have, haven't they?
Yeah.
The pair of them have done a bit of bird. Like
I know
there's
Dino.
quite a few.
Don't
There's
know.
quite a few in here, Jay, who are in the clink at the minute. That Lion King, he's in the clink. If you believe, where did Kenny go? I heard Kenny was in the clink.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, there's a few anyway.
Remember
Yeah.
Kenny?
Well, there was what's his name, Ben Hatchett as well.
Then
And
there's
he had that
Cumbrian
3D
True.
tattoo done, didn't he?
Cumbrian
Oh,
True.
no.
Yeah. And I reckon there's a few up north of the border, like who are definitely doing a bit of a stretch now. Who used to come on here.
Matter of time. Look at that. What's that name? Paul Ellis, wasn't it? Remember when he was rolling with Paddy and all the rest of them?
Oh, pizza face, yeah.
The video a couple of weeks back saying, "Oh, I'm back now, guys. I've moved myself from that situation and shit." What, mate?
So what did he do?
Them sort of people and expect
What
not
did
to
he
get
get?
shit.
What did he get? What did he go to prison for? Like pizza face, like this last time.
Who's
what
that?
was the charge? Like? Pizza face, Paul Ellis.
I don't know.
He's just been in prison, hasn't he?
What was that for? Do you know?
No, I thought it's who you were on about.
No, I was on about it. Remember when Buggy's come up to his window and he done a runner and shit? He basically said he gave up YouTube, deleted all his videos, and he's come back like now doing positive stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, was that Kerry like who we bullied?
Right.
Wasn't it? Remember on the it was on the live. It was on Stacey's last video as well. That's where I've just seen it. Yeah, it was on Expo's live. But it was funny.
That's the Scottish lad, isn't it?
It was on Expo's live, yeah. That's right.
Buggies is it? Buggies is the Scottish one, like. Absolute head the ball, man.
Oh, Deco, fucking hell, man. Hang me. I was supposed to have gone out when he's at was it Lock? What's that? That place he was in Scotland on the jet skis and stuff, but I forgot.
Loch Lomond, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah. Fuck that. Imagine me on the jet ski. I'm dangerous walking. Fucking hell. Big up, boss dog. Mental. Right, I'm going to get off anyway, guys. I'm going to have my food. I just thought I'd come in and say hello to everyone. And
yeah, man, nice one, Jay. Anytime, mate.
No,
and are you still doing these Ray things with? This is got manners, isn't it, Ray?
No, we sort of. I don't know, mate. Just lost touch, really. Yeah, so it's back to me now. But I'm going to be doing a load of reaction videos now, man. So any suggestions? Yeah, come and let us know.
Yeah, man, get sub to stick his link in and like
and pick a certain subject. So yeah, see how it goes.
Yeah, man.
Right. Anyway,
yeah, sort it out.
In a bit, fella. Yeah.
God bless, man. Happy New Year, by the way.
You too. Happy New Year, fella.
Yeah, in a bit.
All right. Take care. God bless, man.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, he's very random, like our Lucifer.
Lucifer,
Very random.
but hasn't seen a name about me.
You won't see him for ages. Then he just pops up
Just
like
pop
someone
up.
else I know.
Yeah.
So,
Fly, I'm gonna jump, lad. It's gonna jump off, mate.
yeah, you know
I'll
what?
catch
And
you in
then
a
I'm
bit,
gonna try and get. Yeah, mate. No worries, Scouts. Have a good one,
I'll
mate.
catch you in a bit, Fly. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
catch you
man. Of course,
around and
will.
that.
Yeah,
All right, fella. Big up
yeah,
the
man.
chat anyway. Hope you all had a happy New Year. It's happy Christmas. Hope you have a happy New Year. Sorry. Catch you in a bit.
In a bit, mate. Talking mad in Scouts, right? I'll see. Uh, yeah, very random, Jay. Very random. Very good. Very nice. Hey, where's Smithers? Where's the batty boy? He's say just say batty boy and I will head turns up. Yeah, so you're watching the darts. I've got someone because I'm gonna start watching, like getting into it now. How's he doing here? Oh, he's getting paid. Oh, yeah, here he is. See, if you can get him out there with a bit of batty boy, very good. As long as you like Dave, you can go back to bed now. Go on. Oh, see, I think we would have got that a couple of days ago. I think, got to remember, right? Got to remember this Humphreys. He won. He won last year on his. No, he won on his debut. He won the world. He won this on his debut, but he wasn't 16. You know. I see his funny shape, like anyway. I was just looking at the styles last night, like Littler, Littler. Which is try to think who else throws a dart like that. He almost has it in like he's holding a pencil, doesn't he? But he's got a downward action, like robotic, very robotic. Look at it, man, it's brutal. Look at that. I wonder if, warming up. Here he is. I thought I'd upset him, Swan. Oh, can't keep up with him. Jesus, what? Stop. Oh, yeah, that Humphreys. I think if he won this, he'd only celebrate for about half an hour, wouldn't he? And then he'd be like, go to bed. And the 16-year-old, he'd just like go and have a kebab. Ooh, he's got his eye in. Definitely got his eye in, lad. No, 100. You know what? You know why I didn't have this camera on, right? I'm not going to leave it on for long, but no, you know what it is? It's like when you look back, your eyes look like you've got no eyes, you just black. The way the switch, is unbelievable. Like from the trebles. There we go. 180. He hasn't even got a celebration. You know, like the crafty cockney used to just like get one and then more. He was like that, didn't he? I reckon Howlhead, when he got 180, right? Howlheads would be like, you don't like do that. Just before I pick his dad, so he'd give it one of them, you know, like jazz hands. Dennis, what is dad? Was dad like, was the board too high for you, mate? Or, you know, do you have to be a certain height to play darts, or is it like an advantage? Because, oh yeah, what about, um, what about Michael Van Gerwen, man? I mean, that is one ugly man, in it? One ugly man, and like, he's like, hasn't even got he's like the voice. Tell you what, he could get a job on any horror film and wouldn't have to do no makeup, wouldn't have to have a voice change, you'd just like turn up, scare the shit out of everyone, innit? Sky Sports Arena, I think it is. Honestly, I can remember before Sky even come out, right? Our nana, she used to have a big tin, you know, a big like big tin foil, big tin foil like round tin. She used to put it on the, she used to put it on a stick outside her house in the garden. She could only get Yorkshire, you know. Don't know why she only was only pick up Yorkshire. You know what is that one on month? Because I've been talking that much shit on him here. I haven't even watched the whole tournament and then missed like the first two sets there. Oh, who we locked out of, like? Who was locking you out, Shipit? Yeah, see Shipit Steve. He's trying to throw an olive branch out to Travelling Timmy. You seen him? Boss, have you been following it? Because we all boss dog has a little soft spot for Shipit Steve. But honestly, I mean, he's definitely been kicked off the mountain, hasn't he? I've been watching him, man. He's at like a hippie camp or something. Some like hippie camp with all like, hell, he's got the caravan next to him with painted like a Rastafarian. Yeah, yeah. What was that about? Oh yeah, ship it, Steve. Um, definitely been kicked off that mountain. Like, so there was a van, wasn't there? He hasn't took that van with him. From what I can gather, he's in this hippie commune, and he's got this mad tent. I don't know where he's got it from, or there's something dodgy going on there. Like, you can guarantee Steve's got no social skills now. Or he'll think he has, but he proves every time he can't mingle with people for that long. He just looks a bit close to people there. I reckon as like much of a lunatic he is, and that he comes out with shit, whatever. Like it'll be good watch this week, I reckon. What's happening with ministry as well? Keep saying he's leaving or whatever, but you know what? I don't really. Yeah, what about Bobby George at the Lakeside, man? Fucking hell. Ted Hankey, Steve Beaton, remember him? He was like Steve Beaton. Howlhead reminds me a little bit of Steve Beaton. You know, Ginger Steve Beaton. Big like medallion and that. We did. This was only last year. There was a female that started work on. She wasn't on our shift, but we seen a lot of her, and she did have the nickname Jockey Wilson because I'm not even lying. Right, she just looked like Jockey Wilson. Remember Dennis? Yeah, Jockey Wilson, man. Doesn't get any worse than that, like, does it? Yeah, he's like, I don't know, he's first to second set. So he hasn't really set a light yet. What about the funny faces, weren't we? You know, Rob Cross pulls his like little funny face, doesn't he? But, ooh, threw that in there like bloody spear. So, has anybody seen, right? This is another, oh, nice. Another controversial one, right? Have we got any? I know there's one female because she's quite good, black. Have we got any black dart players apart from? Can't think of her name now to the tip of my tongue, but I know she's good. But I haven't seen any back. Not that I'm thinking of. So they're both guaranteed 100 grand already, aren't they? So what does the winner get? Yeah. And how much, like, you have to pay tax on that, surely, will they? Oh, you're off, Curtis. Nice one, Curtis. Respect. I'll try and catch you next time you live, mate. Uh, Obviously, I'll pop over, like, I'll have a listen in. From what I remember last time, it was like quite chill, apart from Terry Tattle, was it? Not Terry Tattle, sorry. Was on there. Uh, so if Anne's on there, I might just drop a little comment. Don't want no trouble though. Saying that like Jim Smith wouldn't be where he was today without him. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But I'm reckoning, what $250,000 is it for the winner? He's probably already, imagine the sponsors want to be all over him. I mean, you know who else is a winner here? Sky Sports, they always fall on the arses, don't they? They always land on the feet, sorry. You know, darts is like, it's already huge now, but now it's the sport that's got an English lad he's like a prodigy, isn't he? And he's English and he's 16. Who's not going to want to watch that? Tell you what though, we could have, there's a lot of big names gone out with this, hasn't there? You know, the big names like Van Gerwen. I think he's at this day now anyway. Definitely. He's not, don't think he's got the draw. He hasn't got the draw that he used to have. But these new kids like Cool and Luke there, he doesn't look like he could crack a smile, does he? That's why they're not throwing good darts here, because they take it too seriously. You know what I mean? If they both just smile now and again, you know, man, fucking smile, you know what I mean? Smile. Saying that's there's not much of an atmosphere there, is there? Yeah, you can hear that's what they needed, like. The quietest I've heard there, crowd. You know what, I'm not surprised, what surprises me, that there isn't more bounce outs. Oh, that was bullseye for the set. Jesus. It's not the end of the world, like. You know, one set out of the way, it's no biggie, is it? It's no biggie that way. I won't worry about if you know what, even, I mean, that lad come back, that Chris Dobie, yeah. He's from the northeast, yeah, he's a Geordie, yeah. And he used to be shit, you know, he used to be shit. And somehow he must have been on the steroids or something, like, just started, like, getting the finals and stuff. And he was 4-0 up on that gadget the other night when he Rob Cross were to be 4-0 up and then lose 5-4. That's just devastating, that. But anyone who's been on the end of a tonkin off this lad, off this little lad, that could ruin you, that, like. You know, if you get walloped 7-0 or something. We didn't anybody see the interview we did last night, this lad. I think Monk was interviewing him in the Sky studio, and the woman was on the right hand side, yeah. And I don't know, because you know sometimes you think he's a little bit arrogant, kind of, you know, like. But I don't know what I got the feeling he was a little bit like humble, you know. He knows he's good, but he's got to keep his feet on the ground, right? One of them. Giving each other too much respect, man. You know, I don't like that. Leo soon. No, I'm struggling to read some of these comments. Bostog's definitely got the old fingers on fire today, man. Look there. I think he's got his, he's got his thing head on, you know, like a bit of ADHD there with the fingers. He's got a good spell check though. He's not worse than a bad speller, is there? I'll see. Oh yeah, you don't want to watch before. You use her all in it, yeah. Armchair Arthur. But I missed it live, right? Don't know how. But I listened to it all back tonight, like when I got in. Oh man, I couldn't believe it. I thought I knew there'd be a few people in, like, so he was on form, you know what I mean? It was everyone, like, all the good people were in there, and there's quality in the armchair. I reckon he watches this anyway. I know he's a fucking big armchair. And Venice, man, Venice, been catching there's a few people in here. Boston, you go in Venice, don't you? What vibes are you getting off Venice, like, lately? Seems to be whenever he comes on YouTube, like, he ends up, like YouTube, man. And that video, I mean, that was naughty, you know, that, I don't know when DC said that, like, but I think it'd been clipped, hadn't it? I don't know whether that was recent or it was like, I think Stacey had it and shoots on Stacey's video, but that was bad, that. I'm pretty sure that's an old one. That video, the video would have been used a lot sooner than now, and a lot more often. It's hard to defend that, like. Yeah, you know, there was a bit of. Did anyone catch any? Did anyone watch Danny G? Yeah, the real Danny G. You know, the Viking. He never disappoints, man. He never disappoints. Yeah, honest. Like, I caught a bit of him like live today, and he was doing these like mad moves. Man, he's doing these mad ninja moves now, right in his front room. I know there was a reason for it. It might have been so. I think it was a Memorial Day or something. But he's doing all mad ninja moves, like making all the noises. But I don't know whether he was making the noises right with his mouth, or whether it was his hands were going that fast. He was like making the whooshing sound. I don't know. Someone might have to like confirm that whether it was like, but like, you couldn't even see him moving his hand. He was doing this for about 10 minutes around his room. He actually got swell. He'd have the odd like glance over at the screen, and there was about 60 people all like calling him a ninja and that. Yeah, man, it's funny and knows a bit about everything. One of them, you don't want to, you don't want to do it like that. Man off, Harry Enfield. Don't want to do it like that. Want to do it like this. But then like most realist man on YouTube. So what's that now to all? Still mad though, innit? Let's not get it twisted, yeah. Like 10,000 people in that stadium, and they've all come to like have a good scoop and watch like two of the best dart players in the world. Watch them doing the stuff. Like, I don't think I couldn't do that. Like, not now, like, because I've had a couple of pints, a couple of snakies, two Dennis. Yeah, so that anyone who hasn't seen Stacey Smacky, deadbeat mum, sure everyone's sub to her, but just go and watch it right from the start as well. Because if all them clicks happen this year, then I've missed loads. Like I thought I watched a lot of YouTube, like, but I'll say the Pablo one as well, where he's just, when he was in limbo, like, he sort of, I don't know where he set his studio up, but he had that big telly next to him, and he had his dressing gown on there. And somebody came in the chat called Beth or something, and he thought it was a Scandinavian or Latvian woman or something, Brenda or something, to Barbara. That was funny. I hadn't seen that, but just some brilliant memes. But yeah, there's a good art. There's an art clipping in there, and definitely a bit of skill there, like Stacey, because I don't laugh at much, me. Oh, you know what I've got as well? What I forgot it had. So the mad cola bottles. So even just got them got the cream bob. Check these bad boys out, man. So remember them bad boys? No, it's no, yeah. So I do. Bite the top off like this. So. Nice, man. Remember them, the old school, like, we still were edibles, like, but oh, them, mate, the vape they had, it wouldn't work. They only got one that was empty that worked, a new work, right? Dismantled the top. got the chamber open on the empty one. Scoop the liquid out there. It's working. It's not going to last long, but working there. But what I could do with a couple of like I'm gonna buy 180 straight away. I'm gonna buy a Wi-Fi booster. I knew they were out there, but there's absolutely loads of them on Amazon. Cheapest one's like a tenner. Most expensive ones are like 100 quid, 150. But there's loads for like 20, 25, 30. If anyone can recommend one, I'm gonna go for like 30 quid one. It's winding me up now, isn't he? Good hell. I feel bad if I don't read it. Was he arguing with someone? Are we on about I just seen it today and I thought, there's no way. It's got to be a way of, no way I'm leaving all that in there. I'm going to start dismantling it. It's a bit brutal at the end, like, but I thought I knew. At the end of the day, somebody has put them together at one point. So I knew they'd come apart. It was just two more mornings to get up at 5:30, mate, brutal. It's only early though, isn't it? Like, I was asleep for, pretty much went to sleep after I finished this last night. So I've been getting some good kicks. It's still brutal though, getting up at 5:30. I'm one of them as well. I don't like to be in a rush. Anyone else like that? I like to get there, like, not like obsessive about it, but with work it's different because I've got to get in like work. Once you get in the car park, it's like, work mode's got to kick in on it. Once you get through the first few hours though, don't think I was thinking today, because I always done like 12 hours and like continental shifts, so I always worked odd hours, unsociable hours, days, nights, weekends. But I was used to having like three or 4 days off in one go, you know. But basically, you did have no life for 3 days. No matter what shift you were on, nights or days, just you couldn't do anything. So, but now I'm having to go 5 days a week. I'm just thinking, is it worth? But then I don't know. Then I would be able to take these tablets. That's the only reason I'm not doing night shift now. $180. Looks like it's going to cost. It's looking like it's going to cost Paddy Power about £1,000,000 to charity here. Well, you're in the lead again. Right, let's have another go at this. What are we on about? What are we on about here, like? Ship it. Oh, yeah, man, I was thinking of that, you know. I was thinking of that, mate. Honestly, right, I know there's no excuse, right? Or there's no excuse for me not knowing, like, what I'm doing on here by now. Like, I should be able to, I should have spent a little bit of time, like, when I was off on the sick last year. And, you know, it wouldn't even have to be a lot of time. I should have learned how to do little videos and edits, and, you know, it's my fault. But I should be able to do a poker night, you know what I mean? Should be easy, man. Yeah, I need to do one of them thingy courses, so I think. Yeah, the allergies. Who can remember when allergy first come out? Remember they? Man, I can remember, right? Going home. I can remember going home from the pub early on a Friday night when everyone was going out to watch South Park. Every Friday at South Park. And then we were up for soccer AM on Saturday morning, especially on match day. Uh, yeah, but what was I going to ask Leo if he remembered? Even forgot what we were on about now. What's happening, brother? What's happening? So Mick's got this. Anyone seen Mick? Have you been putting videos out, mate? Or what? Because I haven't seen one for a while, but that might be me, mate. Because I don't like catch everything. I know it sounds like I watch a lot, but I do miss a lot as well. But so Mick has got this little thing that he does at the end of his videos, yeah. So for about all the time I've known him anyway, and this is not just me as well, I've thought that he was saying something different than what he was actually saying, you know, it was like, let's get up. We thought it was something to do with skinning up, you know, let's skin up. But then, like, we found out that it wasn't that. Let's get up. Yeah, that was it. I was going to go about Armchair Arthur one. That's so much. his Cock of the Year show. He hadn't been on for ages, had he really? He hadn't been on for ages, had he, Arthur? But I totally missed it, man. But everyone was in, all you lot were in. Slim, you were in. We were all having your, like, Cock of the Year nominations. But, he done it in, like, Arthur style, didn't he? The music and that. He's got it boxed off of me. Oh, that was it, Ali G. Yeah, man. Ali G, mate. Funny as in. Anyone who hasn't seen Scouser won't have seen him. Like, Scouser will probably try and say he's never heard of Ali G because never heard of anything, has he? Ali who? Who? But yeah, he done the classic, didn't he? He didn't, you know what though? He kept himself relevant and he did it because he knew that he could have overkilled it. Like, he done that first series. Everyone loved it. He was on loads of shows and that. But he was clever enough, like Sasha, he was clever enough to leave the public wanting more, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure it took about 2 years for that film to come out after his first series. And then, like, he sort of just let go of him, didn't he? And went to Borat. And done a few Borat films. But he married that little thing, didn't he? He married they're out of Home and Away, innit? Australian lass. Quite a good actress, actually. Must be funny all in with him, eh? Funny man. Yeah, Soccer AM. I couldn't believe it, right? Pro Soccer AM. That lad who was on it, yeah, and there was a lad and a lass originally, wasn't it? Helen Chamberlain. Well, him, the lad, he always had a good head of hair, didn't he? Have you seen him now on a Sunday morning on BBC? And he makes me feel young. Him, looks about 70, doing Sunday morning like cookery shows and that. I thought it was a gadget. You know what I mean? Automatic gadget. Oh, it's got a 170, 170. Oh yes, oh yes. Just missed the ones. Just missed the 170, man. 25 instead of the ball. Naughty that. Take some balls, that. Some knife edge. Yeah, this could go on for hours, this, you know. This could go for another 2 hours here. Some knife edge, man. Hey, where's Jim Smith? Do you think Jim ran off there? Like, I think we have a Jim Smith there, like everybody else. I know for a fact like that you probably just roast us. I wish I hadn't done that. With respect to the chin and the hangman, brutal. Yeah, I fell asleep last night watching the. Fell asleep watching the thingy, watching the darts on my phone. It was like hey man, still laughing about, when I went to the toilet the other day, man. The phone in, brutal. 888 for 4-2. Missed it. Oh, last time. Brutal that. Yeah, don't you think they'd have more bounce outs? Because let's face it, that wire is quite thick, isn't it? The wire is quite thick, so must be the flight. The flight must send it away from the dart, you know what I mean? Because you always hear them. Oh, bullseye. 170. 170, then that is a nice finish, especially in the final. It's in the zone. Yeah, it's getting good now, isn't it? It's mad though, isn't it? Because I was just saying, you take that flight out, and it's just impossible, isn't it? Doing now that put a little bit of plastic on. It's all about the shape of it. Aerodynamic. That was like a game of Blanca, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking there should be a lot more bounce outs. There's probably some pretty weird reason why, because no, a little finish there, isn't it? Have you seen the way they do the double finishes now? You would never see that at the late side, would you? If you need like 122 double tops, showing off that, isn't it? I mean, when you start moving out with like 29, so your maths goes to bits, doesn't it? 313s and that, four, 317s, like. But I think they've got to be getting better, haven't they, the players? There's got to be something other than practicing that makes a good player. Because the stats, you can guarantee the stats in darts in general will have gone up. The averages, all the percentages, and there's absolutely no reason for that. There's a few world records, isn't there? No one can explain how like an athletics world record stands these days. I'm sure Seb Coe's he's still got that. Is it the 1500 on a mile? There's loads of world records like Jonathan Edwards, that freaky when he done that bad triple jump. It's just like a freak of nature, wasn't it? Nobody's got anywhere near it, man. Remember that saying, she's had more pricks than a used car. If you love the dark, stand up. Went to a panto with my mother last week. The local theatre down here. It holds 500 people. So like 300 of them are like raging kids. It was Cinderella. No, what was quite good. Took a little bit of getting into because they have to warm the crowd up, don't they? But they stole the show like buttons, buttons. We all know the story, don't we? Cinderella, she's got to go to the ball and she loses a slipper, and the ugly sisters. So every time the ugly sisters come on, you gotta boo them, yeah. And Buttons, who is Cinderella's like look after Cinderella, yeah. You've got a little soft spot for her. He's a bit, but he was the best. He was the best character. I don't know who he was. The only person I'd heard of was who played Fairy Godmother, Amelia Lily. She was on the X Factor years ago from Borough. But the rest, I don't know them, never recognised them. They never them bad. Oh yeah, who remembers? The white mice, yeah, 180. The white mice, sweet. What about the white turtles? Yeah, remember the turtles? Remember the creamy taste? Used to like go and get 2 ounces of them from the little corner shop. Right? So even better than that, they did a version, the same thing, right? White chocolate fish and chips, and they only got a box of them. A box of white chocolate fish and chips. It tastes like the creamy white mice. Downstairs, man. Cola bottles, mate. Like big ones, old school. Loads of sugar on them. because you do another version where I think the beer bottles, where they're like slimy and like they do taste like shandy. Remember Shandy Bass? The Shandy Bass in a lady's glass. Remember him started playing a few of the songs in Eggs and Gammon. Thing Shuttleworth, John Shuttleworth. Eggs and Gammon. Oh, Rihanna. Kent Bad Boy. Then there was the haunting ballad, Pigeons in Flight. Pigeons in flight, I wanna hold you tonight. I wanna hold you if I may be so bold to. Pigeons in flight. That one's for Dan B. We got the Dan B, and those are the other pigeon fans here. It's Bob Carter. Bob Carter's likes pigeon pie, doesn't he? Hey, man, honestly, me and Dennis have talked some shit at work, on shifts. I'm saying, the only person who'll put up with my shite then. Have you seen that advert, right, for British Gas, yeah? So the advert, right, is advertising British Gas, right, half price on a weekend or something. But some clever git, right, has decided that we'll use all the midgets, from the Paralympics. So they're using all the midget gold medalists or medalists at the Olympic Paralympics. They're using them in an advert to promote half price. How about that? Did anyone miss that stat that I pulled out on Saturday about the Premiership? Where I won't say the other part because it was a bit boring now, but at the time it was quite a good question. It would have made question of sport, yeah. So the other Saturday, two things happened for the first time in the Premiership. One of them was the first time ever, which was a woman referee, yeah? Woman referee the first full game in the Premiership, yeah, for the first time ever. But then at one of the other grounds, for the first time in 15 years, there was a black referee. Is it just me who thinks there's something wrong there, like something weird? Like, obviously, in the world we live in now, yeah, it's mad. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Putting up with me and all that. Doesn't make any sense, that one, like. Tell you what, 4-3, it's on the knife edge. Well, is it on the knife edge yet, Leo? I think Leo's getting right in there. It's one of them, though, isn't it? It's one of them darts. Everyone, like I say about the Lakeside. I mean, R.I.P. the Lakeside and Bobby George, Ted Hankey and Grizzly Bear Adams, whoever he was called. Right. Can anyone remember? There's only 9 of us in here, right? Can anyone remember or tell me that I haven't lost my mind, right? Can you remember this program or documentary years ago, right? In our lifetime, right? It was in colour, but it was about this bloke who lived out in the. I'm sure he was Scottish. Something. No, not Scottish. He was from down south or something. But he lived with a grizzly bear. Yeah, he had a grizzly bear as a pet. Could anyone remember it? And basically, it's like his son. You know what I mean? A grizzly bear, like did everything he did and that. Went to shops with him and that. He just treated like a human. Like his wife, his wife was always going to come second, you know. But they took this bear on the road. Yeah, like going to make some money out of it. You know, because he did this bloke had just like he just tamed it. You know, to be like a human, but it was a bear, fully grown. Does anyone remember it? Yeah, it's a close one, like. But I think what first to seven. So how long have they been playing for now? Yeah, it could go on for exactly the same time again. They've only had 7 sets, so there could be another seven. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? It's going to be four, isn't it? It's going to go to the wire. Like I say, this Humphreys, he might be good at cards, but got no personality, has he? No. Got to win with style, haven't you? If you're that good, if you're that good at a sport, you're going to milk it a bit, aren't you? You know what I mean? You don't want to be the John Law. Remember John Law? Remember how much lard did John Law used to like put on his forehead before every game? Just like rub lard all over himself, didn't he? Red stunk of brew cream and that, and Old Spice at the backstage at the lakeside. Old Spice, Broad, High Karate, Bobby George would be like, Bobby George would probably have Aramis. Ted Hankey's definitely like, Ted Hankey's definitely uses Brut talc on his back wheels. A little shower there and sprays the old Brut talc. I'd had that like, usually buzzing, didn't you, when you got a Brut set when you were about 9 or 10, you were like a man. Got the old Brut. Still sell it now, man. It's a classic smell. Just like you takes you back to the little smells. Yeah, I was watching Nutter this morning, or he's on about, remember that program, Why Don't You? Why don't you? Why don't you just switch off your TV set, go out and do something less boring instead? So he said, like Nutter said, I never watched it because it was as soon as it come on, I turned it off and went out to play. Like, so I never got to see it. You know what I mean? But I remember used to have like it was like like in someone's like shed or something, wasn't it? Loads of kids and that. used to like make stuff, didn't they? But I remember I used to do this cooking thing, where they did like, little like snacks for kids and that, like a little cooking section. And they put sweet corn in scrambled egg. Mate. Sweet corn in scrambled egg. Remember, uh, didn't eat sweet corn for years, man. I used to like scrambled eggs as well. Why don't you? Can you remember why don't you? And then, so I've been lately, right? I'm not gonna lie, lately. I've always had a good memory, right? But my memory's always been like all there. But recently, right, especially if I've had a few puts in the day, right, my memory's shot. But I'm finding myself remembering weird things from like 40 years ago. Like, there's no explanation for it. So the last one was being a friend of my mum's. My mum's got like hundreds of friends, like in Italy, right? So a friend of my mother's. So I'd only met them once, right? And we worked out the other day that I'd only ever seen them once. I'd been to the house once as a kid, and then we worked out I was 7 or 8. I told my mum exactly what the garden was like. Told my mum what the woman was called, what her husband was called, what her husband did for a job. And I was like, tell the things that were in the garden, and I shouldn't have known that, 43 years ago. Henry Cooper, man. Don't make men like Henry Cooper, didn't he? Didn't he, he put Ali on his ass, didn't he? Didn't he get in with Ali and shook him? Yeah, he hasn't been, he very used to get the women like Henry Cooper, didn't he? He's obviously dead now, isn't he? Do you reckon he should have beat him? What did he clobber him like, and then like he didn't take advantage of it? I don't think I've seen that. Man. I watched all like Rumble in the Jungle and that. Ali, I mean, I think Joe Frazier. I think Joe Frazier was harder than that. Ali just had Ali just had charisma, didn't he? You know what I mean? Like, but let's face it, he had to be good, didn't he? Because he got out of, didn't want to go to Vietnam, did he? Bit weird that Vietnam shit. Some good films though. I do like the Vietnam films. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Ice Chain. If anyone, I don't know, a few people might have a bit of beef with a few people, but check his channel out, or he drops these posts a couple of times a day with movie recommendations. Honestly, I've watched a few of the films that he's recommended, right? Mate, one called Mandy, right? I've never heard of it. Mandy. I think it was made 2018. Nicolas Cage. face it, Nicolas Cage. You'd think his acting days like his best days were over. So he probably takes a few dodgy roles these days. But this was 5 years ago, mate. I don't even know how to describe it, right? But I read a few comments that said great film to watch on while on LSD or mushrooms. But I think it had a bit of the day. Anyway, I just watch it. If you haven't seen it, right, Mandy, Mandy, 2018, Nicolas Cage, and I don't even know how to describe it here. Mad, loads of violence in it. It reminds me of a little bit of a Tarantino. Can't remember who directed it, but got a bit of that feel to it. But what I'm trying to say is, he does recommend some good series and that, and old films, that you would never have heard of. But go watch. He likes edgy stuff. But at the minute he's been sniffing around, you'll probably find him in there. Ballygirl, I mean, what's going on with her? What's all that about? What is all that about, man? He's been sniffing around in there. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Um, I'm not gonna lie with that Ballygirl, right? Like, how is it that you can do stupid? You can do photos for your life with Dexter now on all and squiggles, covering your back wheels and that. When and get away with it. When I was painting that wall last year, on that sunny day, my shorts were hanging down. Louise took a photo of the top of the crack of my ass. Oh, made a little short. Got took down. Yet there's people, have you seen some of the shorts, man? Some of them like the bikini ones and that. There's just doing doing the old big leg press in the gym in a bikini. 50 million views. And I had the top of my crack got fucking took off. Oh, tell you what, scored backwards and forwards this game, but oh, yeah, I tell you what, they're both hammering the 180s here. Oh, it's disappointed when he gets a ton 40. You know what I mean? How did he do that? Just missed. Probably missed that. That would have brought the house down there. Yeah, that would have brought the house down. 156. Here, Leo, what do you reckon, Leo? What do you reckon is the hardest, maximum in any sport? All in one in golf, 147 in snooker, 9 dart finishing darts, 10 strikes in 10-pin bowling. Every sport's got one, haven't they? But technically, you'd have to say a 147 takes some doing, doesn't it? There's no mistakes in the 147. And see the hole in one right, Leo, mate. So I mentioned it this year, right? The hole-in-one thing. There was a betting scandal like years ago with these two blokes who were betting on there being a hole-in-one on the tour. So if you think about it, right, they were giving odds of like 50 to 1, right? When you've got 100 odds plus of the best players in the world, there's four par threes on every course. So that's 100 players playing four par threes once a day for 4 days. If you do the math, you've got about 2 or 3 thousand chances, 2 or 3 thousand efforts over 4 days, so 50 to 1. It's good odds, isn't it? And it took a while for them to click on because then they started picking the hole out, so the odds went up even more. You know, he's going to get a hole in one, or there will be a hole in one. There's a great documentary out there about the two people that won a fortune. Now they did it. So there's a bit of luck involved, a lot of luck involved in golf because in hole in ones, especially because you've got to take the wind into account. And nobody knows what the wind's going to do, so I think 147. 147's clinical, man, isn't it? What else is there? There's some other good ones, isn't there? Was it like in baseball? Just a home run in it, but after it. Does anyone watch any baseball? I got into baseball. Oh, it's 5 fun. There's a goal. Oh, you start clapping him now. They do not clap. Show them no respect, man, on the hockey. Absolutely no respect there. It'll be brutal, man. I'm gonna give a little shout out to Lockie. Don't know much about Lockie. I hope like pretty sure he's alright though. in the Irish lot, you know. We spent a lot of 170 there, and the 170s in Grimald. Yeah, Lockie put a lot of input into the chat yesterday. So if anyone sees Lockie tonight, I think he was live. Seen him put in the chat earlier on. I'd already set this up, so if anyone sees him, just say that say good things about him, you know, from us. If you like him, nice. Not gonna lie, right? I'm absolutely knackered, mate. No, it's good in here. I honestly thought that the kid was going to run away last night and today. I thought he was going to walk it, but he's going to have to do it the hard way. You know what though? It's going to be a great learning curve hard way. It's just good. It's good to not see Van Gogh in it. And, who else has been playing well? Yeah, that big fella, the big. No, I think he's Smith. He'll win everything, wouldn't he? And Go and Price, little muscle man midget. But did you see the odds? Did you see the odds on Van Gerwen? The other day he was 10-1 on. Even when he went 1-0 down, he was still 10-1 on one set down in the quarter final against it's that lad who he beat last time, who Humphreys beat. Here he is. I used to have just been bigging you up there. Been telling them to because a lot of people in here like the box set or like a good film, especially me. And I was telling them that I watched that Mandy. I would never have known about that film if you hadn't recommended it. It's absolute belter, isn't it? Belter. Probably isn't he? Because they are normally like in there, the weird shape. Like he's the strangest 16-year-old like oddball, isn't he? Okay, he could be out here, he could be dead, could lose it. He's only 3 legs away. Has he lost loads of weight? Has he? Hey man, they all doing it now, you know, all sportsmen now, even in the strangest sports like darts, they all go to the gym and stuff, aren't they? Snooker. Remember him in the snookers? He's still about Peter Ebdon. He lost his racket, didn't he? Peter Ebdon, didn't he start? Yeah, very gory film. Yeah, Peter Ebdon sort of changed snooker a little bit, didn't he? Start like giving it that one knee on the snout, a bit on the base. It's like, what happened to a Dickie bone? Like, just a Dickie bone, a bit of decorum. Now at the snout, you've got Peter Ebdon, like, using his cue like a nunchuck, like a sword or something. Give going up with the other players and that. And you got people running out the crowd, shooting orange bombs all over the table. What's going on? Oh, bullseye. Ice. What about that fella who? Cause I watch a lot of murder programs. Yeah. So what about that fella who was up with a bullseye 2 weeks after he murdered a couple in Wales with a shotgun? They were looking for him, man. He was on bullseye. He got through the final, man. He was playing for big money. He was a murderer. Man, the bullseye was good. You got your BFA. Jim Boyne. Jim Boyne went down, like, he sort of got put in the realms of, like, cult. He was like cult status, wasn't he? Jim Boyne. Is anybody watching the new series of Jeopardy? The American, hit American show that's took, like, God knows how many years before they finally brought a version of over here in England. What's his face is doing it? He's absolute batty fish, isn't he? Batty boy. Quite funny though. Tall bloke. Stephen Fry. Yeah. Got your BFH, fella. What about 3-2-1? What about 3-2-1 with Ted Rogers? 3-2-1. Yeah. Everyone's going around doing that, remember? And like, you won your dusty bin, didn't you? It was proper Saturday night schnizzle on it. Proper Saturday night sizzle. Oh, I should have known. Here he is, your best mate. Ice is in, your best mate. But fact, me watching there thinking, I'm getting a little bit of a hangover here, like, I just have to watch about. I'm not going in the chat though. Oh, is that Ice? Quite a good little tussle actually. Where have you been, mate? Have you been large in it or what? Because even at your standards for large in it, don't know, you've been a bit quiet like I thought. It's only overdoing it, aren't you? Burning the old candle. Well, I'm going to try and go to the end of the dark, see how we'll watch it. Could be finished in 5 minutes or could be another half an hour. Oh, he's retiring now. 180. Last ever game, only at the World Championships. Jockey Wilson had a funny old throw though, didn't he? There's another fella who goes like that as well, isn't there? Have you seen him? Who goes like he's got Parkinson's. He's like, then there's that other one, right? He looks like this fella, Kev, who worked at our warehouse. Dennis, do you know Kev? Kev out the warehouse, yeah. So he's the spitting dabs of this darts player who's dead slow. He's from, he's so slow he just pisses everyone off. He's dead boring as well, but he looks like Kev. Where have you been anyway? I swear to you, right? Been on Bally Girls. But you've done Bally Girl, the picture, haven't you? You know she's undoing it, get back to keep going, yeah. She's obviously like, can't get the job her head. He's done something, he's put a spell on her, hasn't he? And like, she's just trying to talk to him. Obviously, then you can see it about. He's like, he was going to be the bigger man. Because when all this started, if you remember, it started a couple of weeks ago. Chichi must have got the hump and threatened to come back to YouTube. And then Northern King clipped it off and all that. And obviously, he's being the bigger man, and he's just like left it. She's just like going nuts. I'm saying, man, what you can get away with, like YouTube. Doesn't make any sense sometimes. Only, only algorithm stuff and all that shit. Algorithms. Still there. I still think it's a lot of bullshit anyway, the algorithm. Just know if you're like bacon or decker or nonce or karate, you get about 10 times more views. George Weir. Remember that? Who was it? George Weir? Or was it that lad who said he was George Weir's brother or something? He managed to get a game in the Premiership and he never played. He could play football. I think somebody brought him on. Graham Souness brought him on. I think he actually got under the. He blanked it. It was George Weir's cousin. Yes, JJ. Big up the JJ. Hey, it's a bit late for you, JJ. Is it 10 o'clock? Shit. Yeah, JJ, thought you were a morning man, mate. So I was singing in there, and I was a big fan of our Toms. Tobbs never let you down like that. He's always up for something like, what was he up to today? He always has, you couldn't write this shit. Couldn't write it. But, but, but somebody has. Uh, got another, Ben Hur. You know what? I was so shocked. I was so shocked when, over Christmas, I was watching the top 10 Christmas films of all time, yeah, on there was Channel 5 special, and they built it all up. I said, yeah, Home Alone's number one, obviously. Anyway, Home Alone, it was riveting. Home Alone was number 2. I was thinking, what the hell is number 1? It's already had all the other best films. Mate, it was only can't even remember what it was called. It was an oldie, black and whitey. Die Hard was in there, Slim. Home Alone, Die Hard, Miracle on 34th Street, Elf, The Grinch. But number 1 was a really old film, and I'd never seen it. It must be a classic. I can't. It's like one of them Cary Grant films, like a musical, black and white. Can't believe it, man. But there's loads of classic old films. Ice as a film buff, as a bit of a film buff, yeah. What like some people still say The Exorcist is like the best horror film ever made, yeah. Oh, got gamed at match that. Oh, will you do that? Oh my god. Oh my god, if that costs him the title. Oh, he's got a miss. He's got a miss. Oh, he's missed. He's beat. Beat. How did he do that? Man, he had 3 darts. The kid did. He had 3 darts. Did it mean that, like, in a 5 set? 5 sets on the try. It was 4-2 down. I'm a bit shocked, like. I honestly did not see that happening. I thought the kid was gonna blitz him. Brutal, that. You know what, lads? So we've been doing quite a few, haven't we, out lately, these live streams, like. I'll see what's happening tomorrow. I know I'll take my son for a haircut after work tomorrow. So that should be good. Give me something to look forward to. We'll see, if we can. We'll have a few pints on Friday as well, Friday night. Friday tea, and like go for a few pints. It's like rocket low. I mean, you'll have to be a bit stuck up there. Right, guys. Let's say me goodbyes.
This is for all the lost,
So
all the gangsta girls. Just remember,
don't forget
boys talks luxury. All the losses in the world, I think you're pure course. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are low. Walls and take out Whitley Bay, all the funny is pure classy. I'll take you back to my house, then fucking fucking smash your pasty. I met this lass from Whitley Bay. I took her to me house cause she wanted to play. She was like, "Wow, you're pure Raj." I was like, "Yeah, let her see a fudge." Cooks and tell us you always broke back, but he said you didn't like it when he made your neckies walk. Gangster, gangster, I'm a pure lover. I wear the fuck you wrong cause I think I know your mother. She used to be a dinner nanny at the high school. I think I made her put her, so that's kinda cool. She said, "Well, that's pure kush. You can come back to mine cause you're proper lush." Well, I didn't stop rocking till the break of dawn. Now I take the fucking lot on my mobile phone. She was like, "Well, they can show you mirrors." I was like, "Course I won't, man." All the lasses in the world, I think you're pure kush. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are lush. Walls and take out Whitley Bay, all the funny is pure classy. I'll take you back to my house and fucking smash your pasty. Well, yeah, I met a lass from Walker Gate. She had a top-notch funny, there was no debate. She had no front teeth, but she was better. I took her for a date at me local bus shelter. I left her slips on me Spectra Gold. After a few minutes, her legs started to unfold. She ripped off her niggas like Hulk Hogan. I was like, "Well, you're pure smoking." I've never met a lass like her before who loved getting rooked on a bus stop floor. She said I'm not the first and I won't be the last. So I thought, well, fuck it, I think I'll have a blast. So I'm halfway through and she starts gang crackers, shouting out stuff like I'm gonna eat your knackers. She wanted me Benz, but I thought fuck that, so I pulled out me knob and blotted on her back. All the lasses in the world, I think you're pure kush. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are lush. Walls and take out Whitley Bay, all the funny is pure classy. I'll take you back to my house and fucking smash your pasty. Oh well then lasses, let's see us all up on the dance floor. Flush your gear for the lads. I am talking to you over there in the corner. And you know, you're good looking, you're good looking, you're good looking. But you're over there, you're ugly, but I'll still ride you. All the lasses in the world, I think you're pure kush. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are lush. Walls and take out Whitley Bay, all the funny is pure classy. I'll take you back to my house